if y'all, we can start wrapping it up. We can keep it going if y'all want. But the last question I want to ask is, who was y'all first Black hero, like in your eyes?
Oh man, good question.
Hero.
Jet Jackson.
I mean, listen.
Go away, dog.
They could be fictional. It could be somebody.
Turn your mic off. Go to bed, dog.
They could be fictional. It could be somebody you know. It could be a celebrity, whoever.
I mean, like I think, like, go ahead, E. Go ahead, E.
Well, I'd say mine is like, and to round this all out, because this was my first answer, but my last answer is Stevie Wonder. Like I said, I grew up in a musical household, so I stayed listening to Stevie Wonder. All, of course, Michael and Prince and Lauryn Hill, Jill Scott, all them. But like Stevie, like his music just, I don't know, like it just, you can get lost in his music. And like I said, especially with him being blind, and like I said, I was dealing with some shit when I was younger, and I thought I was just growing up to be blind. So like I looked up to him as someone who, was already dealing with what I thought I was going to have to deal with, and he was out here. He was bringing music to the world. He was just like, he's someone that I looked up to. So I love Stevie Wonder. Like that will always be my favorite artist. Like I just, I've always like idolized him, just for existing, just like doing what he does and doing it well, and his work ethic, his sense of humor, just like anytime you see him in an interview, he's putting a smile on someone's face, and I want to be that way. So Stevie Wonder is definitely the first black idol in my life that I've looked up to.
I love that. That's damn way to set the bar.
What? I was about to say Wesley Snipes. That's crazy.
Hello.
I mean, hey,
I love the Flip movie.
Why not, right?
Nah, I don't. That's a hard question. Like, I feel like it's changed over the generations. That makes sense. Like when I was little, you couldn't tell me like Michael Jordan wasn't like.
Yeah.
Because to me, Space Jam was huge.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Space Jam was huge. You couldn't tell me Michael Jordan wasn't it. If that makes sense. So like,
true.
Younger me, obviously, older things change, but whatever. But younger me, I feel like Michael Jordan was it. Like I remember watching Space Jam. Like this is like it. And that was huge. That was huge to me for sure.
Oh, that's a good one too. Because I mean, who didn't?
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like yeah.
Michael Jordan definitely was one.
Dog.
Yeah. Michael Jordan needs a badge because Michael Jordan definitely was one. But look,
also shout out to Jordan for the best slogan ever. Fuck them kids.
That's what I was saying. You see what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie. Like
Michael Jordan was huge.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was one of the first shows that I watched that wasn't a cartoon outside of Power Rangers. I'll give Zach his flowers too. But like I said, first thing first, rest in peace, Uncle Phil. Like Uncle Phil was the one. That's why I'm so happy that Bel Air is on, because it's dope to me. But I really did like Uncle Phil. Even Carl Winslow. I thought Carl Winslow in there too. Like like A1 Dash you saw on TV every week doing their thing, showing folks, all the black folks that's on all that, like just seeing people in TV shows that look like me.
All that.
That's what those were my first heroes. Is like we can do that. We can be there. We can do something similar. Like wasn't having music yet, but seeing those people on TV, seeing Alfie DD and Goo on My Brother and Me, like some folks don't know about that one right there. But like those kind of my heroes. Ooh, Mr. Cooper. Ooh.
Yo, you said nothing but a word with Uncle Phil. Damn. Like y'all bringing up names I didn't even think of.
That's crazy.
I have to go with my dad. I'll be real with you. My dad, I think if I were to make a quick media reference, it'd probably be Lawrence Fishburne's character in Boys in the Hood. Like my dad had that kind of energy.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think he had to use the knowledge in the same way as his character did, because I'm a pretty by the book human being. But carried that energy. My dad's one of those like walk the walk, talk the talk, present yourself in the right way, this, that, and the third. So kind of just at least set the bar high, or at least whip me into shape in a way that I don't know, just made me like just be smart. I feel like I've always at least kept myself out of trouble in more ways than one. So I can definitely thank my dad for at least setting the example and setting the bar. I feel like I always live in my dad's shadow to a degree. So it's a good thing and a bad thing at times, but a good thing. You know, it's where it's the expectation. It's what I work toward rather. So.
Yeah.
Yo, big ups to the black dads.
Good answer.
That's a great answer. For me, I had pretty much all the same things like y'all said, like MJ, certain artists. Like Will Smith is one of them, honestly, for me, because funny dude, well kept, everything like that. Good example. But my very first one has to go to my older cousin Sai. He's about 8 years older than me, and he's pretty much the person that really introduced me into gaming. Like, we got the Genesis for Christmas, but I didn't know what the fuck to do with it. But he pretty much like showed me the ropes, and ever since then he's been showing me the ropes on gaming, life, career wise and stuff. He's kind of always been my mentor from the ground up, like ever since I was 2 years old and could remember what the fuck life even was. So he was the very first one for me, and honestly to this day he still is. And then fictional ones that come to mind are like Sergeant Johnson from Halo. Like, just I just love the fucking guy. Like, of course, like MJ, both MJs, honestly, Prince, Lupe Fiasco. We talked about that earlier. Like, Lupe really just kind of instilled a lot of confidence in me as a young black teenager. So he's definitely another one. But yeah, thank y'all for those answers. That was actually incredible answers from every single person. So